I'm Kent Vince, Major United States Army and Director of Dog Center Europe. I'm a board-certified veterinary surgeon in charge of this referral veterinary hospital where we take care of military working dogs throughout Europe, AFRICOM, and also the Central Command theaters of operation. You never know where life is going to take you. I was an Army ROTC graduate at Michigan State, spent 4 years there, and then went into veterinary school at Michigan State. And upon graduating from vet school, I did an internship. I knew I was going to go on to active duty in the Army, but had no idea where I'd end up. You know, it's the needs of the Army, and they tell you where you're going to go. Tommy, a tactical explosive detection device dog who was injured while on a mission in Afghanistan. The injury that he has, he will recover from, and he should do pretty well. And once he does fully recover, then he'll go back into training and then back onto duty. The military working dogs are the four-legged soldier. They are on the front lines, at the tip of the spear, as you might say, looking for explosive devices, finding things that could potentially harm our soldiers. And so when a working dog is injured, we owe it to them to do everything possible to save that dog's life. You know, these dogs provide such a tremendous value to the combatant commanders on the ground. And I know in talking to a lot of the handlers or infantrymen who are on the front lines, when they see that there's a working dog that has joined their team, they breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief. They realize, hey, you know, we got somebody that's got a great nose, can find those explosives and help save us. This particular dog and this dog handler, the team, you know, they are a team. They eat together, drink together, sleep together, they work together, and so those two develop a really, really strong bond. And the handler was holding Tommy as they were moving back from whatever the area of conflict was, and so as he was hanging on to Tommy, that's when the explosive device went off and the shrapnel wound hit Tommy in the ankle. And so it could have been a much worse situation. That shrapnel could have hit Tommy in a different location, potentially killing him, could have hit his handler, and so then the handler might have been in the hospital, or, you know, ultimate sacrifice would be to have succumbed to that wound. So thankfully, in this case, you know, Tommy was the one that took the injury for his handler, and I'm sure that his handler feels very strongly that Tommy saved his life. If I can do a little part here at this clinic here in Germany to help those dogs heal or prepare those dogs for going downrange on a deployment, then that's a great thing, and it's probably just a tiny, tiny little bit of helping to save somebody's life or help protect somebody downrange. I definitely have a strong tie to Michigan State. Everybody in my family went to Michigan State. My mom and dad, my brother and his wife, my sister and her husband, myself and my wife, and now my brother's daughter. So that'll make the third generation of Vinces at Michigan State. So it's pretty awesome. Anywhere you go in the world, I think you have a Spartan S or a Sparty helmet on your shirt, you instantly have a connection to that person, and you've got a common bond.